Afternoon everyone, Brendan from Starpoint Australis, and a face you probably haven't seen in a long time, Jess as well. So this one here is a little bit of an update. I know that we've been very, very quiet over the past 4 or 5 months. There has been reasons for that, and I think the biggest reason, I think that what we need to give you a little bit of an update is that Jess has gone through, I would call it a life-changing event, which is cervical cancer. And for those of you who have been affected by this, it's not fun. And I think where we come to today is that obviously Jess had a treatment earlier this year. So just as I flew out to NEAF and landed, Jess was having her first lot of radiation and chemo at the same time. So it was really hard to go to NEAF, put on a bright, bubbly face, but it's also the reason why you saw myself and one of my longest supporting friends, Craig. He's great fun to be with, but I can tell you now, I would have rather have been back here in Perth. So fast forward a little bit, and after nearly 3 months of treatment, which would bring us into June, end of May, start of June, Jess had finally finished her treatments. And I think we thought that, I think together we thought that everything, okay, that was the treatment and that was that done. But for all of you that have been through cancer and treatments with radiotherapy and chemotherapy, it's really when the rubber meets the road, let's say. And when we say the rubber meets the road, that's when all the hidden things no one tells you about comes up. So we thought, right, we're back on track, we can hit it running, and it hit us like a steam train. And
hit me.
Yeah, hit you like a steam train, but you know, it as a support person, that's where it's really, really hard. So you will know that with Starpoint, you would have seen me every week, you would have seen me in the workshop building things, doing things on a day in, day out basis. Well, Jess would put all of that together and make it happen because I don't have the time. I could probably do it myself, but I don't have the time to spend to collate all the videos and whatnot. So I think it's come to now, and although it's not all sunshine and rainbows every single day, but I think on the balance of it, we're getting better.
Yeah, well, September we got the news that I am cleared.
Cleared for now, no further treatment. So September, and then we're now going through all the rest of the fallout from chemo and radiation. So there's still a long way to go, but at this stage, cancer-free treatment is no longer required, and it's just a watch and wait.
And follow up in March. Follow
up in March next year, right before NEAF again. So, you know, it's pretty hard. So I think we thought that it's best to give you an update of why we've been so quiet. So with Starpoint, it hasn't gone to ground. We haven't just left it and sitting to do nothing. There has been things that we have been doing, and you know,
things, lots
of things in between. So I still do little bits and pieces in the background while supporting Jess, and I think in the last month and a half or so, has been the biggest amount of movement. I think for all of you that are watching this that have got a pre-order on the Octans or a Phoenix, that hasn't gone to waste. Where I'm literally waiting for the final call, which will be a week and a half to when they've finished their production and they've started packaging, and that's for our QA/QC team to go in and do their final checks before it's palletized and put onto the ocean for freight. So that's exciting. I know it's been a little while, but you know, we're not a massive company, so we're not ordering thousands upon thousands, so we do get bumped. But the manufacturer that we have is, I can't say who's in their workshops, but they deal with some of the big brand names. So we're getting premium quality manufacturing at an affordable price. So we have to kind of, as we build, it'll change, but we're still a small fish in a big pond, so to speak. With that, what was it, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I ended up going to the manufacturing workshop and doing an inspection myself, which was really good to see. It puts a lot of faces to names because we've been really working from a distance, but now we've started moving forward to that personal contact. And that's changed a lot of how and the quality of little pieces. And when I say quality, I don't mean that the quality of the material is better, but it's the details, the waterproofing details around the base, the length of poles. I know that was a bit of a bugbear for a lot of people, but we've been incrementally making it better. So there's been a lot working with the Octans and the Phoenix, and within, I believe Monday, they're going to give me the actual date of completion. Yeah. So we've got that. We've got the SP3 that Dan's been working on. We now have the Indy driver that's in production testing. So we've got the Indy driver, it's connecting, it's working. The SP3 has now moved. We're testing the final driver now that will be what we call the retail. So we've gone through our beta testing, we've gone through our alpha testing, and it's working quite well. What else have we got? I've got a few things. There'll be, I suppose I can say a little bit at the moment, but I don't know the name of it yet, but it'll be the smallest of our portable observatories for a very specific size telescope. That's all I'm going to say to you at the moment, but you will see that at NEAF this year. So yes, we will be at NEAF in 2026 in April, bigger and better than normal. And
fingers crossed I'm here.
Yes, so we have Jess here, and you'll see some of the other Starpoint Australis, I'll call them the OGs, the guys that have really supported us from the very get-go. So there's that. We've got a couple of other products that are in the pipeline. I think the biggest one of that is the RC. How would you say it? So if you've seen Arcos telescopes and they use the TCC 1 and 2, well, this is that, but in true Starpoint fashion. There's a lot there that will, like with weather and all the latest updates from ICs that we can put in. So I'm excited, and that's something that I've been able to do on quiet nights when I'm just up and needing to let my creative brain vent out, because that's
Move away from me.
Yeah, it's the way that my brain goes quiet is actually working with complex stuff. Don't ask, it's just the way that it is. And we've got a few other little things that you'll see. You'll probably see us split up a little bit at NEAF, but that's for something that's coming along. And for those of you who've known me and have spoken to me, you'll probably know what that might be. But that's another NEAF surprise that we'll give for you. Other than that, I think the biggest thing for us is just working through day by day, making sure Jess gets better. And I think this is a thing for all of us, is that our health is very important. It's something that a lot of us take for granted, and until you find that you don't have it, that's when you figure out that you need it. So make sure that you look after yourself, and even for guys, it's not just cancer. So if you don't already know this, my father passed away only a year and a half ago, once again, just before NEAF.
3 weeks before NEAF.
3 weeks before NEAF. And that was of heart disease. And cancer and heart disease are some of the biggest killers or problems that we face. So make sure that you go and, for us guys with heart disease, it's not just guys, girls as well, but get that test.
Or if you've been putting off your prostate, if you've reached your 50, it's probably time to go and get checked. So, and if your wives aren't getting checked, I guarantee they need to go and get checked.
Yeah. So, make sure that, your loved ones, you look after your loved ones, and look after yourself so that you can look after your loved ones. And that's why we're here today.
It definitely wasn't the 40th birthday present I was expecting this year. I was expecting to tour the States with you and come to NEAF, but, life has a different plan.
And today that plan is still in motion,
Yeah.
but we'll get there.
Yeah.
All right then, guys. The things that you'll start seeing pop up is that you'll start seeing some of the last 3 or 4 months worth of what I've been toddling along with. Just will start releasing those out. And we'll be giving you more regular updates on the Octans and Phoenix and where they're at. So don't stress, they are coming. They are better than last time, as you would expect. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us, and hopefully you're having a great day and clear skies wherever you might be. All right then, see you guys. Bye.
See ya.